Hi everyone, this is the instructional video for lab number 1, Topographic Maps. So once you get into Blackboard, go to the Lessons button, click on that, open up Unit 1, Lesson 1, and then go to 1.5 Lab 1 Topographic Maps. Now the folder for Topographic Maps is highlighted in blue. It's a blue link that you can click on. Now the first thing I want you to notice on this folder is that Hands-On Labs estimates that this lab will take approximately 3 hours to complete. That's the minimum amount of time necessary for this lab. So please make sure you budget your time wisely and set aside at least 3 hours to get the work done for this class. Now let's go ahead and click on the blue link to open the folder for lab number 1. Opening it, you will see lab 1 learning objectives. Those are outlined. Lab 1 topographic maps. These are some instructions that you will need. And then scroll down, you will see lab 1 topographic maps in a light blue aqua link. That's your actual lab that you will be submitting. So let's scroll back up, look at the objectives. So Lab 1 Topographic Maps will introduce you to the types of measurements that geologists utilize throughout their careers. Now, for this lab, you will be doing all of these objectives and you'll walk away with a better understanding of what a topographic map is, how to use it for measurements, how to read those measurements, and how geologists will actually apply topographic maps to what they do in a daily basis. Now let's scroll down and look at Lab 1 Topographic Maps. This is additional instructions. So how should you prepare to complete lab number 1? First, you're going to review Topographic Maps PDF. So that's this one right here, Lab 1 Topographic Maps PDF. So that's this. So you open this up and this is what Hands-On Lab has provided as an outline for you to do your lab. So it has the learning objectives, the amount of time necessary, materials that are required, which ones are student supplied materials, and which ones are provided in your lab kit. And then if you keep scrolling down, it gives you an introduction to topographic maps. And it also has your questions that you will need to answer as part of the lab assignment. So this is going to be a great tool. Use this to complete your lab. Now you're going to check out PowerPoint for Lab 1 that focuses on key points of topographic maps. So I've downloaded that PDF. It's Lab 1 Topographic Maps. These are just some of my key points that I think are really important for you as a student to take away with learning and knowing about maps. So take a couple minutes, review this. If you have any questions, just feel free to let me know. 3, make sure that you have all the required materials, the student supplied and the lab kit supplied materials that you need for this lab. So what is required for this lab? You're going to need a handheld magnifier. It comes in the little green box in your lab kit, a metric ruler, your topographic map, and another optional material is the Map Tools ruler. Now, if after you've gone through all of this, you still need some additional support or have additional questions, I provided a couple of links down here. These are all really useful. Check those out. Now, once you've gone through all of that and you feel ready to submit your quiz or your Lab 1, you're going to click on the Lab 1 Topographic Maps link. That brings up your quiz to begin. This is going to be 14 questions worth a total of 30 points. You can take the quiz one time and check out the due date. Make sure that it is submitted by this date right here on the screen. Now once you're ready to begin, click the begin button. Go through, answer your questions, make sure you hit save and submit, and you are completed. If you have any questions on Lab 1, feel free to let me know. Thanks!